I'll never forget the very worst day that I suffered from anxiety. After years of struggle, I just remember that day so distinctively, and I was thinking something has got to change. I was lying there staring at the ceiling, and I just couldn't make myself get out of bed. It was like this nervous tension was gripping my whole body. I was shaking all over. My heart was racing with fear. I could hear my husband down the hall trying to manage the kids on his own. And I couldn't get out of bed. I just couldn't be there because I was having another panic attack. And I felt like this cornered animal because there seemed to be no escape. It just seemed to be getting worse. And once again, I'd been sucked into this vortex of fear, hopelessness, and I just could not seem to climb out of this deep pit that I found myself in. My mind and body just felt totally out of control. And it just kept happening over and over and over. And I was really wondering, what the hell is wrong with me? And the most frustrating thing was that I just never thought that after years and years of going to therapy, I would still be so unhappy. In fact, I saw 5 different therapists and I'd made very little progress. And at the rate I was going, I thought I'm going to be 95 before I can actually enjoy my life. I was depressed, struggling with severe, debilitating anxiety, and it was even starting to take a toll on my body. I developed chronic health issues, and I knew they were stress-related. I felt exhausted from just trying to figure everything out and find that peace of mind that just continued to elude me. I was reading books on improving my life, spending hours watching YouTube videos. I tried meditation and energy work. I was still stressed, still discontent, and still plagued with negative thinking. If you're watching this video, maybe you have also felt like you're just never going to achieve lasting peace of mind. You're unhappy with your life, and you're just not sure how to get past all these negative feelings, this anxiety, so you can actually have joy. Well, that was me. And every year I would come up with this new plan to overcome my issues and move my life forward. I would lie awake at night trying to figure everything out. How could I change? And I kept trying and trying and trying to rearrange all these external factors in my life so that I could find peace. I had past regrets that haunted me. I felt like my future was uncertain and scary. My relationships were floundering. My life was completely stressful and overwhelming. And I just wanted to be happy. But I felt like I had this dark cloud of worry that just hung over me all the time. Honestly, I felt trapped because nothing I was doing was working. Now, I knew there had to be a better way, but I didn't know how to find it. And then something happened that changed my life. It was when I learned that the secret to finding freedom was to actually remove what was blocking me from finding that peace of mind and freedom from anxiety. So a friend of mine invited me to a class on the subconscious mind, and it was there that I learned about the root cause of my anxiety. I discovered that events and circumstances from my past had literally programmed false beliefs into my mind, into my brain. And those subconscious beliefs were still governing my thinking and behavior. And then I learned the really good news. If something can be programmed into your mind, it can be programmed out. And I learned that there are subconscious reprogramming techniques and tools that can remove the negative programming and help me to adopt new ways of thinking that would lead to actual recovery from my anxiety. Now, when I actually learned how to shift on a subconscious level, everything in my life changed. Even my friends and family noticed the difference. And they were commenting on how I was smiling more and I seemed happy because my mind was quieter. And now I'm truly at peace. I have overcome my stress-related health issues, and now I actually have the energy to set and achieve goals. So my life is totally different, and I hardly recognize that sad, poor woman I was in my 30s, just struggling to get through each day. But the interesting thing about finding freedom is that once you have it, you want others to have it too. And I still notice the people around me suffering and struggling because their minds were filled with anxious thoughts and subconscious beliefs were making them unhappy. And so, as I mentioned in my other video, I decided to leave my physical therapy career and go to London to train in hypnosis and NLP because I wanted others to know that they too could have peace of mind and find consistent happiness by transforming thoughts and beliefs on a subconscious level. And since that day, I've helped hundreds of people. So you might be asking at this time, well, how do I learn more about this program? How do I work with Tiffani? Well, currently there is a very high demand for this program, and unfortunately, I cannot take on all the clients that would like to work with me. Now, I'm working on solutions to this problem, and I hope to be able to provide services to a larger number of people in the future. Now, because my time is limited, I want to provide the very best therapy for every client I work with. So I'm now using an application process to help me identify the clients that I can best serve at this time. So I can only take clients that are 100% committed, ready for change, and willing to put in the work for recovery. So I run 4 programs per year. Applicants may be put on a waiting list for future programs. So if you're interested in applying for my program, you can learn more by clicking the button below. And I hope to talk to you soon.